Our bodies have a language of their own. This language is nonverbal and it speaks volumes without uttering a single word. It's about how we stand, how we move, and how we look at each other. Every gesture, every glance, and every touch conveys a message. In romantic relationships, body language is very important. It can express feelings that words sometimes fail to capture. It can tell us a lot about how two people feel about each other. A simple touch or a lingering gaze can reveal deep affection and connection. Sometimes what we say and what our body says don't match. This mismatch can lead to confusion and misunderstandings. Imagine someone saying, "I'm happy," while frowning. The words and the body language are in conflict, creating a sense of unease. Their body language tells a different story. It reveals the truth behind the words, often exposing hidden emotions. In relationships, paying attention to these nonverbal cues can reveal the true state of a couple's bond. It helps us understand what our partners are really feeling. Body language can signal attraction, love, and happiness. A warm smile, a gentle touch, or a loving gaze can speak of deep affection. It can also reveal discomfort, boredom, and even deception. A lack of eye contact or closed-off body posture can indicate something is wrong. Learning to read these signs is like having a superpower. It gives us insight into the unspoken emotions and thoughts of our partners. It allows us to understand our partners better and to communicate more effectively. By being attuned to these cues, we can respond with empathy and care. Understanding body language is not about playing games or trying to manipulate someone. It's about being present and truly connecting with our partners. It's about building stronger, healthier relationships based on honesty and genuine connection. When we understand each other's unspoken language, we create a deeper bond. Happy couples often show their love through their body language. They are comfortable being close to each other. They might hold hands, hug, or cuddle. These gestures show a deep sense of connection and affection. Eye contact is another key indicator. Couples who are happy often gaze into each other's eyes. This shows that they are fully present and engaged with each other. Mirroring is another sign of a strong connection. This happens subconsciously when people who are in sync mimic each other's movements. It might be leaning in at the same time or taking a sip of their drinks together. Attraction has its own special language. Men and women often have different ways of showing they are interested. Women might play with their hair, touch their necks, or tilt their heads to expose their necks. These gestures draw attention to their femininity and signal interest. Men might stand taller, puff out their chests, or try to take up more space. They might also try to subtly mirror the woman's body language to create a connection. These are subconscious ways of appearing more masculine and impressive. Recognizing these signs can be helpful, but it's important to remember that everyone is different. Cultural norms and personal experiences can also influence body language. Section 4. Trouble in Paradise? Recognizing the red flags. Just as there are positive signs, there are also negative body language cues that can signal trouble in a relationship. These cues can be subtle or quite obvious, but they are important to recognize. One of the most obvious is a lack of physical touch. Physical affection is a key component of a healthy relationship, and its absence can be telling. Couples who are drifting apart might stop holding hands, hugging, or cuddling as often. This lack of physical connection can indicate emotional distance as well. Avoiding eye contact can also be a red flag. Eye contact is a fundamental way we connect with others, and its absence can signal discomfort or disinterest. When people are uncomfortable or trying to hide their true feelings, they tend to avoid eye contact. This can be a subconscious way of distancing themselves from the situation. This can be a sign that something is wrong in the relationship. Negative interactions and distress can manifest in various ways, including body language. Another warning sign is physical distance. When couples are experiencing issues, they might unconsciously create more space between themselves. Couples who are arguing or facing difficulties might unconsciously create distance between themselves. This physical separation can be a way to avoid confrontation or emotional pain. Recognizing these red flags early can be crucial. Seeking help from a therapist or counselor can provide the tools needed to address and resolve these issues. Remember, every relationship has its ups and downs. The key is to address problems early and work together to rebuild the connection. Section 5. Body language, your secret weapon to a better relationship. Body language is a powerful tool for understanding relationships. It's often said that actions speak louder than words, and this couldn't be truer when it comes to how we communicate with our partners. By learning to read the subtle cues our bodies give off, such as facial expressions, gestures, and posture, we can gain valuable insights into our partner's feelings and improve our communication. This can help us to respond more empathetically and effectively to their needs. If you notice negative body language in your relationship, don't panic. It's a natural part of any relationship to have moments of tension or misunderstanding. It's not necessarily a sign that the relationship is doomed. Instead, view it as an opportunity to grow and strengthen your bond. It simply means that there might be underlying issues that need to be addressed. These issues can often be resolved through open and honest communication. Use your newfound knowledge of body language to open up a dialogue with your partner. Approach the conversation with empathy and a willingness to understand. Talk about how you're feeling and try to understand each other's perspectives. This mutual understanding can lead to a deeper connection and a more resilient relationship. Remember, communication is key to a happy and fulfilling relationship. By paying attention to both verbal and nonverbal cues, you can create a more harmonious and loving partnership.